When I power up WinChords, I have my pre-programmed factory chords, as you can see here, very nicely. And each chord has a certain scale associated with it. So for example, as has been explained before, the scales follow whatever chord you pressed. As you've just heard, the major chord is associated with the major scale, and the minor chord that I also played is associated with the blues scale. Now, let's say that you want to change this. You tap and you scroll to mode number 17, scale choices. You tap again, and now you can see here it starts with the first chord, which is major, and you can scroll where the cursor is flashing to each one of the 46 chords, and on the right side you can see what scales they are associated with. If I go back to the major chord, it is associated with the major scale. You tap again, the cursor is flashing beside it, and you can now change the scale that it will be linked with. There are about 16 scales we programmed in. Very easy. Let's say I select the send scale. So I tap again. So when you do this, of course, you need to make sure you associate a scale that harmonizes with a chord, because not all chords harmonize with the same scale. I have myself programmed some chords, so I tap and I go to mode 15, bank retrieving, and I have, these are all my banks, and in bank number 7 I have programmed my own chords, and with this pedal of course I can toggle. We can go check out. So we tap and we scroll to mode 17, scale choices, tap. We go to the dim 7 chord, and I see here that I have associated the half whole tone scale to dim 7. I can change this, just tap, I don't know, let's just pick any, like melodic minor. As you can hear, this has been changed. Now this only works when WinChords is on. So when you power off WINDCHORDS, it will reset back to the factory presets of the scales that are linked to certain chords.